Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Gather round. We have gathered here today for another United team talk. And as you can see by the title, Manchester United have advanced to the knockout stages of the Champions League. No Europa League Varane. We have saved no Europa League Varane. Champions League Varane still marches on. Yeah, man, listen. I'm gonna do this quickly on a solo thing because the boys are busy right now. Sorry, we're late. Something came up and I just had to do that quickly. But yeah, man, we're through to the knockout stages and interesting game, interesting changes to the lineup. So yeah, man, a lot to dissect. But like I said every time, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, smash a like, and yeah, man, let's get into the video. Yes. Oh man, it feels good to win, man. I'm happy, bro. I mean, today was a big game. Villarreal away. I don't think we've beaten Villarreal away for not centuries, but a very, very long time, and we managed to get the win. Performance, some good performances in there, some not so good. We'll get into that, and yeah, man, we're through to the next round, bro. Obviously this is a big relief from last season. Last season we didn't even get to experience knockout football in the Champions League because obviously we came out in the group stages. But yeah, man, we're in the last 16. We're in the hat. Goals from who else? The GOATs, man. People that doubt this guy. People that say, he's bad for us. He shouldn't have come. He's the problem. Where are your sorries? Where are your sorries? Because Ronaldo produces yet again in the Champions League. I think that's how many goals has he scored? I think 6 goals in 5 matches now in the Champions League. He scored in every single Champions League game. He breaks the deadlock. And what a moment for Jadon Sancho scoring his first goal for Manchester United. Listen, when he bagged that, I was so gassed. I was so happy for him. People saying flop of the season. He's this, he's that, he's washed. Me, I've remained calm because I know he's a quality player. It's just a matter of time before he unleashes himself. And what a great goal, man. Near post, roof of the net, keeper no chance, which sealed the win for Manchester United. And like I said, we are through to the next round. Yeah, I've even forgot to mention it was Carrick's first game as caretaker manager. Michael Carrick, hey? Listen, man made bold decisions. That lineup came out and I looked at it and I said, okay, McFred still there. But where's Luke Shaw? I heard Luke Shaw didn't travel. So Taylor started. And I said, all right, cool. Then I was looking for Bruno and Rashford. I don't see them. I was thinking, hold on, is this a typo? Or... But then I see Martial, Donny van der Beek get a start. Sancho on the right. And Ronaldo up top. I'm thinking, yeah, that front four makes a lot of sense. A lot of creators in and around Ronaldo. So I was expecting, not that I was expecting much difference because it is the same coaching staff, but I thought maybe, yeah, man, a few more chances this game. Shout out to Bob's, my guy, Bon Luke, Phil Mitchell. Listen, I just hope he's been dropped and he's not injured. That's the issue. I hope he just got left at home because he wasn't up to scratch and Tellers took his chance today. I mean, didn't have the greatest of games, but he did his thing still. Yeah, but let's talk about like I said, the changes. Donny van der Beek starting in the 10, Bruno and Rashford reduced to the bench. For me, that was a bold move, man, for your first game in charge of Manchester United to drop. If you guys see me on Usman channel, I call Bruno and Rashford involved FC. Involved FC for the past 2 seasons or season. Them two there, without their goals and assists, I don't know where Manchester United would have finished in the seasons. Because goals and assists, that's what them two bring. And to drop both of them was that rah. How are we gonna score? Maybe it's just a Ronaldo because Van der Beek, I know he scored in the last game. He's not really like a goal scorer like that. Marshall back on the left, which for me he had a very great game. I was happy to see Marshall start because I thought he deserved a chance in the last home game he played. He actually scored, and for me, he had a solid game. The ball was sticking to him. He's bringing others into play. Um, as for Donny in the 10 for me, he didn't really do much. I got to be honest, man. Like I preferred him to play in the midfield in a double pivot and then started Bruno, but he got his chance in the 10. Didn't really convince me that that's where he plays well for this team. So for me, in future, I like to see him in the double pivot. But yeah, who else? Um, Sancho, people that doubted this guy, bruv. Like, guys, do you watch football? It's his first season. I get it. He hasn't hit the ground running, but how could you just lose patience so quick? Like, it's been what, 12 games in the league, I think. We've played five Champions League, so 17 games, and he hasn't really played in all of them. Obviously, Oli dropped him at the end of his tenure, but he's Carrick has trusted him today on the right, and for me, him solid game, and the goal, man. I think he scored a similar goal for Dortmund against Barcelona, but this time, roof for the net. It always looks sick when it hits the bar in it, and you can see the relief in his face. Um, so I was gassed for him, and hopefully this is the start of Jadon Sancho announcing himself to the English game and obviously Europe for Manchester United. Now, obviously, no. Let me continue with the positives. David De Gea. I, for one, was a massive critic of him in the past because I thought, nah, you're falling off, man. Maybe Dean Henderson needs a run of games. And De Gea this season, I can't lie to you. I cannot lie to you. He has been saving our bacon, literally. Like the saves, the world class saves. Like today, couple times I thought they were in. I thought they were going to score, and he pulls out a big, strong hand. And De Gea this season, I've seen a different side to him. I've seen more leadership. I've seen um that he cares. Not that he didn't care before, but I've seen that he hasn't accepted this rubbish football that we've been playing throughout the season. So for me, De Gea again, excellent performance. Um, who else? Ronaldo doing what Ronaldo does best. Obviously, he got the goal, very important goal. Fred as well. For me, he's up there for man of the match shouts. For me, the pressing for the first goal, superb. That's what we want to see. That's what we know he's capable of. The tenacity and aggression of Fred creates that goal, and Ronaldo obviously slots it away. But for me, Fred, excellent, absolutely excellent. Now let's flip it to the negatives. First and foremost, Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay. Well, what does this guy offer? Someone please tell me what does he offer to this club? Because for me, he is actually. I don't even know. I don't even want to. I don't even want to disrespect the guy because, fam, he offers nothing. He's just a body on the pitch. He is just a body on the pitch. I'm even thinking, how did he graduate from the academy? Only Jose will graduate that sort of player to come into the first team because I look at him and to be fair to him in the second half, I think his passing got better, but defensively his awareness, his short passing. I'm thinking, bro, like, what going on? Like, why is he still on the pitch? Man took off Van der Beek. I thought maybe you know what, drop Van der Beek to the double pivot and then put Bruno back in the 10, but no, Scott still stayed on the pitch, fam. And for me, he as much out of McFred, he's the worst. He is the worst out of them two because he doesn't offer anything. He goes hiding in games. Um, yeah, man, Scott for me. I hope this is a one-off and Carrick for the next game. Obviously, we got Chelsea on Sunday. I hope maybe Matic comes in or Van der Beek drops him with Fred because Scott he's meaty, fam. He is meaty. Shout out to Bob Scott needs to be flogged. Shout out to my guy Westman, always supporting the team. Yeah, bro. Listen, we're in the knockout stages. Like, it's been a long time. It's been a very long time. think the last time he was in there, um, when was the last time he was in there? It was PSG, right? Yeah, PSG. I think the PSG was that last 16 game. Yeah, that was the last 16. Um, yeah, but I'm actually excited. I don't want to get too gassed, but we're in the hat. So when the draw comes, we're there. So I'll be very eager to see who we can draw. Obviously the games that are finished right now. Obviously, we got games today still playing right now and games tomorrow. Then we can see who we can gauge, who we can get, who we want. Um, but yeah, man, we're in the hat, man. And listen, I've seen Chelsea do it, interim managers winning Champions League. Listen, we're collecting. Obviously, I've said that famous line, but listen, why not? Why flipping not, man? I know it's a long, big task ahead, but all we need is Ronaldo and a bit of luck. I'm telling you, Ronaldo. Oh, because I've started to notice, yeah, in the Champions League, it looks like Ronaldo takes it more serious. I don't know if it's just me, but because that's his competition and he's the king, and I think he just wants to extend his legacy for being the top goal scorer. He looks more on in the Champions League. So the league is gone for us. Obviously, top four is the target now. But maybe we need to focus on Champions League, man. That could be our way out. Like, obviously, take one game at a time. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but listen, as fans, we can only dream in it. We can only dream. But listen, Carrick, I was surprised, like I said, about the lineup, but he got it right, man. I think the tactic was to stifle them, keep it tight, and then bring on Bruno and Rashford, and then hit them on the break. And listen, Bruno and Rashford as well, big them up because when they came on, they actually changed the game, particularly Bruno Fernandes, man. Like he set up Sancho, which I think Sancho should have scored that first shots he had, and then he set up a few, man. Even there was the last kick of the game where he could have just played Sancho, we could have ran down the clock. He found Rashford, and obviously the defender got back. But Bruno, for me, I like that he was dropped because under Oli, he was looked at as the savior. He was looked at as Oli bought him. He basically said Oli's job. He never got dropped. He never got taken off. And now he knows once there's competition, look at the performance he can produce. Man came on and he wanted to affect the game, man. And I like that. At Manchester United, big clubs, I don't think your place in the lineup should be guaranteed. Unless like obviously Liverpool, I'm trying to compare it to the big team. Liverpool ain't got a big squad, so I understand why a certain man play every game. But you look at Chelsea and City, you couldn't tell me their lineup. Obviously, you can tell me the few players, but even defense, Christensen will play one time, or then what's his name, Chalobah. I think he's just scored against Juventus. Chalobah will start. Then Ziyech will start on the right, but now one time then it will be Mount, or it will be Kai Havertz up front. And look, Lukaku's coming back. Then it'll be Werner on the left. In midfield, Jorginho, Kante, or Kovacic can come. It should be like that. They should keep the players on their toes. And for me, Bruno looked like he had the point to prove, and he proved it, man. So obviously, big up Rashford as well. He stretched the game. The runs in behind were needed in the second half, and he did that to perfection today. I think he could have got a goal. There was one time I think he was offside, yeah, but the control was dead. Um, but yeah, man, like we're through, guys. We're actually through, and we have something to look forward to now. We look forward to the draw. We look forward to obviously the knockouts is next year. Yeah, is it next year? Yeah, next year. We have something to look forward to, but the next game, Chelsea away. Chelsea away. Now, if we can get a win there, who's to say? I think we're 12 points off. If we can beat Chelsea, I think that's a big statement, man. Chelsea look like they're not conceding goals. They're defending very well. They're scoring a lot of goals, little set pieces. Their wing backs doing dirts. But right now we're on a bit of a high. It's a big game. I don't think Chelsea are unbeatable. I think we can hurt them, especially with if Carrick plays the right team. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. But as for today, buzzing, man, absolutely buzzing. We're into the last 16. Ronaldo doing what Ronaldo does best, Jadon Sancho scored his first goal. Clean sheet, guys. Oh my days. How good does it feel to have a clean sheet? The best sheets there are clean. Clean. No goals conceded. Hey, I forgot to say. Maguire again today. Slow, slow, slow. Very, very slow. Lindelof as well. Actually, no, Lindelof had a great game. I'm going to big up Lindelof as well. I think he had a fantastic game. For me, man of the match. Man of the match. You know what? Man of the match goes to Fred for me. I want to give it to Fred for him for pressing, getting Ronaldo that first goal. He even came off injured, but he soldiered on. And yeah, I think we kind of played like a 4-3-3, and he was actually advanced, which we see for Brazil. Yeah, he does very well. So for me, I'm giving it to Fred. Obviously, honourable mentions to Lindelof, honourable mentions to Jadon. Actually, know what? Now I gotta give it to Jadon. I gotta give it to Jadon. First goal, you can see the relief on his face. I'm giving it to Jadon Sancho, man. Yeah, man. Really, really glad for him. Really, really glad for the club. I heard Carrick saying that one was for Oli. I don't know about that, but listen, we won the game 2-0 away from home in the Champions League is always a great result. Clean sheet. And guys, we are into the last 16. And like I said, who knows, man? We can only dream. But yeah, guys, gonna wrap up here. Obviously, Chelsea away on Sunday, preview out on Thursday. So obviously subscribe if you're new and hit the notification bell so you know we go live. And yeah, man, smash the like, guys. We're through to the last 16, man. Good times, man. You love to see it. But guys, yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.